Ladies and gentlemen.
Hello, Soma Eastside Church. I'm Jay Kirschman, Director of Ops and Comms here. I'm here to talk to you today a little bit about the FST, the Financial Stewardship Team, and our church building. Before I get going on the FST, I'd like to give you a little bit of history about our office building right here at Soma Eastside. The Soma Eastside office was originally purchased over 20 years ago by Oasis Christian Fellowship, which subsequently became Summit Community Church. This building was then included in the merger with the Lathia Church over 12 years ago, forming what is now known as Soma Eastside Church. We have no debt on this building. The office has served as a central hub for our congregation since its inception. Over the past 5 years, the 100-year-old house is used primarily for weekly staff meetings, a couple Bible studies, and monthly Community of Artists meetings. The FST, or the Financial Stewardship Team, consists of Tyler Volk, who is also Soma's treasurer, Heather Gust, Steve Cook, and Scott Kaiser. The FST's primary mission is to develop budgets, monitor revenue and spending, accounting process oversight, and asset management. Last summer, the FST began to focus their attention on the Issaquah office to evaluate operational and capital costs. Operational costs are normal, expected, day-to-day costs to open the building. Some of the examples are heating, electricity, internet, wastewater, sewage, insurance, and those types of expenses. Our operating costs from an expense standpoint over the years has been in the $16,000 to $25,000 annual range, with rental income offsetting that by $3,000 to $8,000 annually. In 2024, our net operating cost was $19,000. Capital costs are generally larger, infrequent costs to repair and maintain our building. Examples are replacing the HVAC system, replacing outside electrical and inside electrical, paint, roof, windows, and we do have a sinking foundation as our building is 100 years old and is in need of a lot of deferred maintenance. The FST estimates that capital expenditures will easily exceed $100,000 to get our house up to code. The furnace down in the basement is barely hanging on. It's very old. We have an old fella by the name of Tom that can keep it running. It doesn't have, maybe we can get through this winter, is it. We went out to bid to get this converted from an oil-based furnace to an electrical based, and it's about a $35,000 to $40,000 job. We also have to take care of the oil tanks that are underneath the parking lot on the street side of the house. Going to an electrical furnace will require us to address our electrical issues. I had an electrician look at our system here, and we are not compliant. We do not have proper insulation done. We don't have circuit breakers where we should right here. We have exposed wiring. The electrician said under no circumstances should anybody be allowed to spend the night in this building. The cost to get this corrected would be about $25,000 and would open us up to inspections requiring us to improve wiring inside the 100-year-old house. The house is in dire need of a paint job. We probably have dry rot developing. We're going to need new windows. They're not insulated well at all, and you can see here the damage to the woodwork around the window frames and just insulation in general. Here's a picture of our upstairs bathroom, and the insulation are these toilet paper rolls. Given the light utilization of the office, the operational costs, and the significant capital cost requirements, the FST recommended that the elders should consider selling the house and using the equity in the house more productively. While the house is valued at nearly $1.6 million on our balance sheet, the FST believes its current value to be in the neighborhood of $800,000 to $1 million. Obviously, the market determines its actual value. We think the buyer would be somebody who would knock the house down and rebuild something from scratch. The lead elders have identified one potential use of the capital. We learned during the lead elder search process the challenge in attracting a lead elder to this area was because of the high cost of housing. The elders are considering selling the office and using the equity in the building to address the cost of housing challenge for attracting and retaining lead elders in this area. The elders are considering buying a home in the Issaquah area and using it as a parsonage or as a rental home or developing a split equity arrangement with the lead elder. So, what can you do about this? First, you could pray about it. Second, you could speak with the elders. And third, you could speak with the FST. The FST and the elders have done an excellent job to position Soma Eastside with strong options. Getting here only happened because of your continued and faithful financial support. So, pray, speak with the elders, speak with the FST. I'll see you next Sunday.